Hi, it's Bruce Nichols here. I just got done walking Chloe, my friend's dog, and I got to thinking about what to talk about in the video, and I absolutely started bawling my eyes out. I got to thinking about my brother Bjorn sitting in jail. He's 19, and he's such a beautiful, awesome person. And he's made some bad choices. I say bad choices because he knows right from wrong. So they're not mistakes. Mistakes are made when you don't know the difference in that situation between right and wrong. And I remember going back in time when he was like 2 years old, and he had a little mullet. He had like some long hair, and he used to run around with a diaper on his head. He had blonde hair, and he used to yell out, "Bam, bam, bam, bam," with the diaper on his head. From Flintstones, we compared him to Bam Bam from the Flintstones. And as the years went on in schooling, he got all A's and B's. And now he had dreams about being an architect. And thinking about him got me thinking about all the bad choices we make in life. Some are mistakes and some are choices. And how by those bad choices we hurt so many people around us. And we hurt ourselves. And a lot of the time we make those bad choices is because we don't think we're worthy for anything better. And the truth is, we are. I remember one time in 2009, I got charged with a domestic assault and battery, and I pled out to it. Because me and my brother Bjorn got in a fight, an argument, and I grabbed him by his throat, picked him up, and I threw him. And I told him he could burn in fucking hell. And in that moment, I absolutely hated him. Or at least I felt that way. And the truth is, I love him. I love him so much. He's such an awesome, brilliant person. And it got me thinking about you and I, about the people watching this video, and how special we are. I grew up with a stepdad when I wasn't in group homes who called me a faggot. He called me a no good piece of shit and an asshole and stupid. I'll never amount to anything. And I grew up believing that. I grew up hating myself. But the truth is, and I know this now, is that I'm an awesome, kind, beautiful, smart, grateful, loving person. And I've done so many things to hurt people. I've beaten the crap out of people. I've literally took my fist and put it in people's faces until they bled. Out of hate for myself. Out of the fact that I was desperate to change who I was, and I thought that was the way to do it. And regret not ever sticking up to my stepdad. Regret never trying to save my mom. But the thing is, I can't change the past. We cannot change our past. But we can make a difference in our future. Our past doesn't have to be our future. We don't have to live desperately. We don't have to live like we're grasping for thin air. We are awesome, beautiful human beings, no matter what our past dictates. We are allowed to breathe. We are allowed to live free. We're allowed to just be at peace. But one situation, even if it happened yesterday, can lead our whole lives in the future. My brother Bjorn sitting in jail right now, and tonight I absolutely felt every ounce of pain that went through him, that's going through him. Complete loneliness, complete lack of love, desperateness to achieve greatness, hatred, the want to take back all the hurtful things he said. Why? Why do I feel that? Because I've done it. I've called my wife the worst names in the book. I've called my mom every name in the book. Not because I hate her, because I hated myself. Because I felt bad. I felt like I didn't deserve a mom like her. I got to thinking about my mom's pain. She's been through so much. And her past has dictated her future. She hates her life. She hates herself. And I've come to the conclusion that if she could die right now, she probably may take that opportunity. We're all great people. It's okay. You can be happy. Your past doesn't have to lead your future. You don't have to live in pain anymore. You don't have to go to jail to be someone. I know there's guys in jail that think that that's the reputation they have to uphold. You don't have to. Go out there and be scientists and be educated and read books and write. Write poetry, write whatever you have to write. Be yourself. Don't let people around you call you names. If they do, tell them. Don't even dignify it. Don't even say anything to them. But if you feel you need to, tell them, I'm better than what you say I am. Because you are a human being. You're special. You're awesome. You're full of potential. I know this now. I know it. And you need to know it. My brother Bjorn, he needs to know it. I love him so much. I love my mom so much. I love myself. I have to. You have to love yourself. We come into a world where if you love yourself too much, then you must not be a good person. But if you don't love yourself enough, then they look down on you like, oh, he has or she has no confidence. There has to be a middle ground. It's okay. You can have all the pain in the past, but don't let it lead you. If you feel lonely right now, if you feel scared, if you're filled with fear, if you're desperate to find a happy world, a euphoria, it's already there. You just gotta look at yourself and be like, that's what I want, and go for it. And be like, fuck my past. Forget it. I don't need it. You need it. I mean, you should never forget where you came from, but don't let it be all that you see today or tomorrow. Let it be at the side while you go towards the future. Remember, chances not taken doesn't mean you won't have other chances. So don't regret those chances not taken. They just haven't been taken. That's okay. And if you said something that hurt them, say you're sorry and mean it. And just move on. And you know what? Bad choices do not mean you're a bad person. Bad choices just mean you made a bad choice, and that's okay. You just come to grips with it, accept it, and move on. Good choices doesn't mean you're a good person sometimes. Well, bad choices don't mean you're a bad person either. I love you, and God bless. Hang in there, please. It's okay.